Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am back with another video. So today we're going to be trying a bunch of TikTok beauty hacks. Honestly, I've been spending way too much time on TikTok these past few weeks, possibly even months. And I have come across a bunch of beauty hacks that I think would be really cool to test out. So I did. Some of them I really enjoyed and will most likely keep doing for the next few makeup application sessions until I forget about it and like go back to what I usually do. I don't want to spoil it. You guys can watch. So yeah, if you guys are interested to see me try a bunch of TikTok beauty hacks, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the eyebrow one that I thought was pretty cool. Basically, you just pile a whole bunch of dark eyeshadow all over your eyebrows and kind of all over your face as well, and then just clean it off. So I am gonna do that. I'm just grabbing this shade here. I'm just gonna put that all over my eyebrow and just making sure to cover my eyebrow completely and not being too careful with where else it goes. Oh, frick. Probably should have had a wipe ready for this. And I'm just gonna clean that up. What's weird about this, and probably why I wouldn't do it, is because you would have to definitely start with your eyebrows first, and I never do that. I always do my foundation. I mean, it definitely worked. I just think the eyeshadow I used was way too dark. But this is really quick and really easy to do. I mean, that does look actually kind of good, and it was super quick and easy, and I just used one of these like brushes, and you could honestly use any kind of brush you had just to pile the brown eyeshadow on and then clean it up later. Like, you don't even need an eyebrow brush or anything like that. So I think that's really cool for just using what you have on hand. But so far I do kind of rate this. I think that literally took like no time at all, and you get semi-crisp brows. Not really for me because I always do my foundation first, so I think like going in with the makeup remover after wouldn't really work for me. So yeah, that TikTok beauty hack was a success. So the next one is that foundation hack that's been going around. You literally can't scroll through TikTok without seeing it. It's the basically switching up the way you do your routine.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first.
Okay, moisturize first. I'm just going in with my usual moisturizer. Oh, I have to remember to avoid my eyebrows.
Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much.
Okay, what's next?
Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one.
Okay, setting spray. I'm going in with the Morphe. What's next?
After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first.
Okay, wait for it to dry. But this is getting really weird because I never go on with like creams and liquids on top of powder. But primer, I'm just going to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Oh, that actually doesn't feel the way I thought it would. I thought the primer would kind of pull the powder into like a paste situation, but no, that actually feels really good. Okay, next.
Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look, and it's gonna stay on 24/7, and it's not gonna crease.
Okay, let's see how amazing this looks. I'm just gonna go in with the foundation I've been using lately, the ColourPop No Filter foundation. I seriously don't know if this is just me realizing how my skin looks with foundation on it, like rediscovering how it looks, because I haven't done it in a while, but like it just looks a lot smoother. And honestly, my skin has been kind of shit the last few days, so yeah, I can't remember if this is how it usually looks. Probably not a good time to be putting foundation on for the first time in like weeks to test this out, but I can say it doesn't feel worse like having the foundation on top of translucent powder. Okay, so that's how that's looking. I mean, it doesn't look any worse, that's for sure. I can't say it looks better because I don't remember. So yeah, I would definitely say that little translucent powder before foundation hack is a success. Okay, so I've just finished up the rest of my face off camera, and it does actually look a lot smoother. So I do think that the whole like translucent powder before primer thing did make a difference. These brows are way too intense even with like foundation and stuff done. I just think that was my bad for using a way too dark a shadow. And they aren't as crisp as when you use like a gel or something to really shape up your brows. But I mean, it was quick and it did work. So anyway, let's move on to the next hack. I just felt like I should update you on the last two. The next one I'm going to try is this one here, which is basically like a faux freckle hack, because I love my faux freckles. I grab a setting spray and drop that into the lid. Do a little scrape of your bronzer. I don't know if this is the right shade for my freckles. You know what, that's not really going to show up on my skin tone. I'm going to go in with darker kind of shade that I would usually use for faux freckles. And I'm going to scrape that into the lid. I feel like it should be a paste. She didn't really show me how much she was putting of each, you know, element. I think that's fine. We'll see. You know what? I'm just gonna forget the brush that she's using and take the heck for the gel that it's created, and I'm gonna go in with what I usually use for my fake freckles, and it's basically just the tip of my eyebrow brush. Oh, I mean, the consistency is definitely a lot nicer than using just a powder, because you feel like it's going to stay a lot better than a powder that kind of tends to blend into your skin really quickly when you touch it. Yeah, I do definitely like the consistency of this better than what I usually use, which is just a powder. Just cover up all those little tiny blemishes with little freckles. It's mainly what I use like faux freckles for, is to just cover up tiny little blemishes that I don't want to look like blemishes, but look like freckles instead. Just tapping it out. See, I feel like this is what freck would be, you know, those little faux freckles in a little case, which is kind of like a little freckle gel that Freck does. I think that's what it's called. Freck? I don't know, I'll pop up a picture so you know what I'm talking about. But I've been wanting to get that. But you know what? I feel like this is exactly what that is. It's just a little freckle gel. Can't actually see that right now. Yeah, you can see it now. So basically it kind of sets as a gel and doesn't really move around, because when you use like a powder it definitely moves around and like, you know, blends a little bit. But I feel like these are actually staying in place. Even when I'm tapping them out, they're not like transferring. I actually really like that hack. Minus the little stipply brush that she had, this worked really well with the like setting spray powder gel mixture. I really like that hack. That's definitely a success. Honestly, I can't get over this one. I just dabbed it out with my beauty blender like I usually do, just to make it look a little bit more natural, and it's not like moving it around. It's just kind of softening it a little bit. Okay, next hack. Okay, so this one I was the most excited about and kind of started this entire video idea because I really just wanted to try it. So you know that foxy eye trend that's been going around? I've like always wondered how people do it. Like I just don't have the right eye shape for it, but I just love the look of like a foxy kind of eye. So apparently this one is this hack where just by the placement of your eyelash changes the shape of your eye, which I thought was really cool. So basically what you do is grab an eyelash. It doesn't actually have to be like a fox-like eyelash, because it's the placement, you know? So you cut a third of it off. No, a fourth. Let's do a fourth. Fourth of it off. So you want to grab that and just place it right on the outer bit of your eye, and you kind of want to angle it upwards so there's that gap happening. You know what, I think that's too long. I'm going to cut off a little bit more. So yeah, that's cut off a third, because hers actually did look really tiny. Okay, so we have this little tiny baby lash right on the outer third of your lashes. You want to angle it upwards so it's not all the way on your lash line. Don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little gap where it lifts off your lash line and goes up. So you can see that entire gap right there that you're gonna fill in. I'm just gonna wait for the lash glue to dry and then we'll do that. Okay, that's kind of dried. I'm just gonna fill in this little empty gap right here to create the shape of it. Okay, so then I'm just gonna push this up so it kind of lifts the corner of my eye a little bit. Blend that together with some mascara. I mean, I feel like that kind of worked. Like, it definitely lifts the corner of my eye up a lot more compared to like that one, which is like super round. A little bit more brown eyeshadow to kind of accentuate that lift a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like that definitely was a hack to a cat eye. If you don't want to go through the entire like cat eye eyeshadow process, just place a little lash on the outer corner and lift it up. I feel like that worked. Okay, so that's both eyes done. I kind of like pulled it up a little bit more with eyeshadow just because I really wanted that foxy look, which I still feel doesn't do it justice, but I don't know, I think I'll try that fully some other time. Let's get back to what we were actually meant to be doing here. Okay, so the last one that I really wanted to try was basically creating your own kind of liquid gel cream highlighter by using a face cream and powder highlighter. So what do we do? So grabbing a bit of my face moisturizer again, I am going to grab some bronzy highlight just because I think I might do this on my body rather than my face, and dip that into the moisturizer. Just mix it together so you get this bronzy cream situation. And I'm actually just gonna put this on like my body, like areas that I want it to be like a little bit more glowy. Oh, that's cute. That's really nice. Probably put it on your face. I just don't feel that great putting creams, especially ones so liquidy. Oh, that's really nice. Like compared to that. Oh, that kind of looks like it too because the light's hitting it all the same way, but without. Yeah, you could probably do this on your face if you wanted to do like just a glowy moisturizer look before you go in with your foundation and stuff. Did it work? Would it be good on your face? Probably. I just don't want to put it on after all of this like powder and stuff. So yeah, I think that was a success. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the little TikTok hacks that I saw online and was like, I really need to see if that works. And they did. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I am pretty happy with the results. I think TikTok is great. It's a great platform for distracting yourself, but also super addictive, and I spend way too much time on there. But yeah, some of these hacks I'll definitely be using. Like, I think I might actually keep trying the foundation after translucent powder and primer routine, because I feel like it made my skin look a lot better. The brows, not so much. I just, not for me, but it works. Anyway, I'll stop summarizing. Why do I do that? But yeah, that's pretty much it for me testing TikTok beauty hacks. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was enjoyable. And oh yeah, the freckle one. I really like the freckle one. Highly recommend. If you take away anything from this video, probably the freckle one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. I just remembered there was one I really wanted to try, and that was the hair curling one. You know what, let's just do it anyway to see if it works, because I'm like genuinely really curious. Basically, you curl your hair with a makeup brush. Grab a piece of hair, twist it around. Grab your warmed up hair straightener and just run it along there. Try not to get your fingers, that really hurt. And that should curl it. It did work. Just don't know how realistic that would be to do every day. Like, how many times would you have to do that to curl your entire head? But I mean, if you wanted to do just little like strangly bits, from your ponytail or something like that. That'd be cute. Anyway, I was just curious to see if that worked. It did.